let me know what's up with you if I hit your friend. Top floor shit, yeah, penthouse shit, yeah, that's just what we in. Hop right out of that beam up,
Yo, what's up, boys? This is gonna be the first video with the new camera. I'm gonna see how I like it. I mean, so far it's pretty nice. It like tracks my face and John, so I've been seeing a lot of people use it, and I finally bought it. Thank you, XRP. Again, thank you, XRP. But yeah, today is Thursday. We have taken one trade so far this week. Later in the video, I will go over that one trade. But yeah, pretty much it's Thursday, still the day before NFP. So we are going to be patient today. We're going to be very, very careful. So yeah, I mean, so far, as you can see, it is pretty bullish. So we have this hourly gap right here that we are still holding, and for me to just look for longs today, bro, it's super simple, right? We're going to be looking for these two highs. It's about 100 points. So if we continue to respect this off of open, which is in like, what, 45 minutes, I'm going to look for longs up to these highs, and if we continue pumping past these highs, I'm going to target this next set of highs, which is 22.019, which I believe is... yeah, this next 4-hour high, right? So we'll see. I don't know for sure if we're going to run to those next highs. I'm pretty confident in these highs right here, but I don't know for sure if we're going to run all the way to these next highs just because it is the day before NFP. So we may just get one good setup and then we just chop for the rest of the day. So we'll see. We're going to be patient and wait till market open. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, we're going to start doing like a weekly style video. Just because it's going to fit the, I guess you would say, dang. Oh. While I was filming it, bro, all drawn liquidities hit at 8:49 for no reason. Like, what just happened, bro? What just happened? Well, we might not trade today for sure. That might be it right there. We might pump like crazy right here, and that's it. We might send to that high right now. I got no clue, but that's actually insane. Hold up. Let me see. Okay. We just pumped 150 points, bro. 150 points at 8:49 a.m. randomly. That's crazy. Facts. All drawn liquidities hit. But yeah, like I was saying before we got interrupted, pretty much I'm gonna start doing kind of like a weekly style video just because it fits the format of this camera more. Like, I have pretty much like, I think it's like 5 hours of recording time, and I just think y'all would enjoy me showing my trades throughout the week, or, you know, whenever I take a trade, if I even do that week, and just showing like just the highlights, I guess you would say, like the most fun parts, the most interesting parts of my week, you know, instead of just showing my day, like just my one day every single week. Because I've just realized, bro, doing my day in the lives, it gets really boring. Like, it's the same thing, because I literally do the same thing every single week. I do the same thing every single day, okay? So doing it like this, like, I have interesting things happening throughout the week every now and then, but like, you pick one day out of a week, like, typically I'm just doing the same thing. I'm waking up at 5 a.m., I'm getting to the word, I'm spending time with God, I'm doing the Creed talk, I'm trading, you know, my 2 workouts a day, like 75 hard. That's literally it every single time. And it's getting really like mundane, and I kind of feel for y'all. So I don't want y'all to have to go through that and watch that every single time. It's probably pretty boring, and it's just the same thing. So yeah, okay, hold up. So yeah, I'm gonna just decide to start doing that instead. I believe y'all would enjoy that a lot more. So alright, so I'm playing with the settings a little bit, trying to figure out like what works and like what like looks trash and what doesn't. I just look at the clips that I just took, they looked garbage, so that is my bad. But this is the new bias. Alright, so it's very, very simple today. If that, then this. Okay, we have a data low from as you can see, 8:30. So data low, we have these hourly equal lows down here. We just swept that high right there. And now we're kind of just dilly-dallying. Okay, we have about 15 minutes left, 18 minutes left. So pretty much the entire bias of today, the drawn liquidity, is going to be based off of, okay, we're either going to rip off this fair value gap and, you know, respect it, look for longs to this high, and then the highs past that, if we continue displacing past it, or we're going to inverse this 5-minute gap and we're going to take shorts down to these lows. It's as simple as that. So that's the outlook for today. I'll see y'all in a little bit. PA is dog, bro. So, chilling, watching some YouTube for a little bit, waiting to see if we possibly just continue dumping and get out of this chop for us to short to that low. Most likely, if we do though, it's going to be like a really slow delivery. So, literally just life of an unemployed trader, bro. All right, big surprise. We took 0 trades today. Price action was pretty garbage. So, yeah, peep the cat, bro. Bro is chilling. Say what's up to the vlog. No. But yeah, we didn't take anything at all. There was one possible setup, but it was more of like an eval trade. Okay, bro. This John's actually sick. But yeah, took no trades today. Price action was not the best. I mean, it's very obvious, bro. It's the day before NFP, so you got to be careful anyway. So yeah, there was one possible setup, but didn't take it. My mentor ended up taking it because like he already got a payout with his XFAs. He got like a 10K payout, I believe. And then so now he's just gonna take like trades at like super nice draw liquidities, and he's just gonna full port it, right? That's just the way that you rock. You pretty much rock with this scaling plan that a lot of people are using, including him, with Top Step specifically. So you get your first payout taking A+ setups, really good setups. Get a fat payout from that, and then after that, you're gonna buy a new set of 5 accounts anyway, 5 evals. So your main focus is those. So you're pretty much just gonna take, just full port trades for your old XFAs that you already got an account on, that you're at like half drawdown with. So yeah, pretty much that was an okay trade. Learned something small from it from my mentor. So that's all I can really ask for, bro. I'm really learning something every single day. I'm improving more than ever. So like, bro, I have nothing to complain about. I just gotta keep on showing up every single day. But yeah, tomorrow should be a lot better NFP. So hopefully we can pass tomorrow. Bro, what is this cat doing, bro? Hopefully we can pass the count tomorrow because the rebuild is on Monday. So if we can't, it's all good. I'm not gonna take a stupid trade, but we might be a little more lenient, kind of like with the setup I'll show y'all boys in a little bit that we had today. So other than that. But yeah, other than that, we already worked out. We just got back from the gym. We hit some chest, triceps, and shoulders. And then right now we're about to cook up a little meal. So yeah, I'll show you all that meal in a second. And if y'all have not followed me on Instagram yet, I post here every single day. I post the absolute most. That is what I've been doing. Compared to all my other social medias. Just documenting the process, bro, every single day. So if you want to look into that, that'll be down in the description as well. It's crazy kind of thing.
Yeah, we just keep going, man. We don't stop. We just keep pushing, man. Oh yeah, man. That is good food right there. Got pork chop,
Pineapples, bananas, dates, and honey on it, and then 4 like potatoes, like mini potatoes. So, but I just watched some YouTube for a little bit. But it's chill. Bro, it is mad gloomy outside, bro. All morning it was like pouring rain. But, bro, we got the new setup. So we got all of this now painted gray, as you can see. So the bed is going to be now here because the setup right there was like pretty cooked. I'm not going to lie. The glare from all the light was shining right on the TV or right on the monitor, so it would just cook it. So monitor, the whole setup is over here now. Bed's right here. It's all grayed out now. I got this right here, so this is the old banner, the Motive banner. We're going to put that up right there above the bed. And then we got 4 black shelves that have been here for like 3 months. 4 black shelves. Don't know where to put that. And then we got some like hustle and all that stuff, like mentality posters right here we're going to put up somewhere. So the setup's going to be valid, bro. Setup's going to be valid. But that's really like all I'm going to do. I'm not going to really do much. Like, this is a pretty laid-back setup, in my opinion. Like, it's pretty clean. So, I'm just going to keep it that way, bro. I'm not going to go crazy. I kind of like simplistic setups anyway. So, I'm going to keep it like this. But, yeah, let's get real quick into the setups I took today. Or the setups that I was possibly going to take, right? So, let's look at this. Okay, so yeah, pretty much what I sent out to the Discord was that I was going to look to see how we react off this 5-minute gap.
And if we inverse, we're going to send lower to this data low and possibly even these hourly equal lows. Or we're going to send higher to this high right here. And what happened was that we began to push lower below the gap. This is very, very bearish price action. We ran up into this gap. This would have been a beautiful short, bro. Beautiful short right here. But what happened, we inversed the gap right here, and then we began to push lower. So I could not take this setup. This is against my rules. When the gap that I'm looking for, retracement into, if it gets inversed or broken, I can't take the setup. Okay, but with it being an eval and with me having in mind that I need to be more lenient with the setups, just because I have a renewal or whatever, the rebill in like 3 days, this would still been a good setup, right? This is like an eval trade. And after the fact, I asked him, I was like, because I was looking for the setup, like when this started pushing lower, like crazy volume began to come in, I was like, okay, we're not going to reach back up here. This is a very, very tiny inverse, but still I got to follow my rules, right? So this is something I've learned this time. This is just one of those, again, just like one of those, oh shoot, what was I going to say? It's just one of those small mistakes, and it's just a small lesson that I had to learn about just being just very, very lenient with this eval, right now, since I have, like 2 trading days left. One more trading day, actually. It's tomorrow, so yeah, tomorrow, if we have like another like really lenient setup kind of like this, and that's like all we're gonna really get, I'll take it. I'll pass the account, so y'all are gonna see that. Lord willing, we'll see if I pass, but that's pretty much the setup of the day. And then after we took that low, we chopped around for a little bit. I was off the charts. I'm not gonna watch price just dilly dally right here, but there was one good setup, right? And it was right before 11, which is my mechanical time to just get off. We have this beautiful push higher, okay, fat gap right here, and we have this fair value gap right here that we just get really, really good displacement through. This would have been the long. There's a few people apparently in the Discord that took this. Break even at this high. Beautiful setup. That would have been really, really nice. But again, it's okay. I wasn't on the charts. That is at 10:56. That's 4 minutes before I get off. Typically, we don't deliver like this, so didn't really expect me to take this anyway. But yeah, it's going to do some drilling for a little bit on the trade. This trade that I could have taken today. Well, the model again just works out beautifully, and yeah, that's it. And then I'll show you all in a bit the trade that I took yesterday. So yeah. All right, and this is the setup that I ended up missing yesterday. So draw on liquidity was this high right here. Okay, we had on the 15-minute, we had this fat 15-minute gap, right? So I wanted to see us either, kind of like the same thing as today, bro. Just like if that, then this. We're either going to run up into this gap and then begin to dump off of open, taking shorts down to these lows, or we're just going to disrespect the gap and run straight through it, targeting this high. So going on the 1 minute, you see right here, we are ripping higher like crazy, okay? 9:30 open right here. Okay, we're just displacing straight through the gap. We don't care about that 15-minute gap at all. So that's just good confirmation that we're going to head to this draw on liquidity. We're not pushing lower. We're going to push higher. So I ended up entering right here. Stop loss at this low. Simple 1-to-1 R, 1.1 R. And this would have passed the account, right? So let me, just for proof and all that. Well, this was on NASDAQ, my bad. So this is minis. I took 4 minis on this John, bro. Because I forgot how low volatility it was, and that was the issue. So targeting this high, you could see I literally got ticked out, okay? I literally got ticked out at my break even. I went break even here very stupidly. Again, it's just something that I learned. When we're super close to the DOL like this, we're in kind of low volatility conditions. This is a 20-point target. Going break even after closing above this high is not the smartest idea. I was a bit distracted. I'm not blaming on that. It was my fault. But I was a bit distracted, which caused me kind of just not to think right. And y'all see the setups that I take. If the internal high is this close, I don't go break even. I need to see like really, really good movement past it. So normally I would wait for like a push past like this kind of high in this area right here, to where like it makes absolutely no sense to go lower, right? For us to, sweep this high right here barely, close barely above it, which doesn't really even matter by like 1 point, okay? And then us push back to my entry, that's going to happen most likely. So I was extremely bullish right here. I trusted in this draw getting hit. I just made one minor mistake, and it literally caused me to get ticked out by one singular tick and then run to full take profit. So that's the trade that I ended up taking yesterday, which was Wednesday. Overall, bro, like that was a really disappointing trade that I missed that. Because that would have passed the account. I would have been, right there. I'm just trying to get past this mental barrier of trading this model, with my specific mentor. I have passed one account. I've passed 3 accounts overall. But I haven't passed one account with his mentor yet because I bought my eval like 3 weeks ago. Price action has been terrible. I've been taking good trades, really good trades. 2 wins, again, 1 loss, and then 2 break-evens. So, and that was one of the break-evens that should have been a win. So it's all good. It's just I'm trying to get past this mental barrier of me trading this model, saying, "Oh, it's not going to work. This is just luck." When in fact it's not. Like I have 100% confidence going into each and every single day now. I know where my draw on liquidity is. When it's changed, and the majority of the time that hits. If there's a setup, I take it. Okay. It's just small mistakes, but it's just a mental barrier at this point with this eval. I just need to pass it, bro. Like I'm kind of sick and tired of these bad conditions. Now we're actually starting to get into some good conditions to trade in. So I need to lock back in. I need to continue to lock in, bro, and pass this account just so I can get past that barrier in my mind. To just know, bro, like if I just continue to take good trades and stay out of choppy conditions, I'm going to start printing, bro. I'm going to start getting these payouts. It's just a matter of time. It's already been a year and a half. I've worked super hard for this. It's literally just right here in front of me. It's so close. It's just very small mistakes. It's not like before where I was making huge mistakes, like stupid stuff like that. Every single trade I've been getting into is good price action. Through all this bad price action we've had, every single trade that I've entered this month has been good price action. So that's telling you something right there. I already understand like really good entries and what's not. So just got to keep on taking it day by day, bro. I love the fact that I decided to start documenting this journey, bro, because y'all are literally going to see everything in my life change. Everything in my life change just because I stayed disciplined and stayed consistent. That's it. That is it, bro. I trusted in God and I stayed consistent. And it's going to eventually pay off. I'm not like a lot of these guys on YouTube that literally start their YouTube or documentation or whatever halfway through, or not even halfway through, bro. Like when they start making money, they start videoing everything, bro. I started making videos, I believe, like 10, 12 months ago. I was like 5 months into my day trading journey. And I've been making YouTube videos since for y'all boys. So it's just a slow, y'all can scroll all the way down on my YouTube feed and see the videos that were posted 7, 8 months, 10 months ago, right? Y'all can see all those videos. They're right there. So for the people that are going to be coming into this industry in the next year or so, whenever, and I'm starting to become a actual, like, really, really good coach, one-on-one coach. I'm not going to be selling courses and all that. Actually doing one-on-one, right? People are going to have the proof right there. They're going to have the proof right there, all through all of my YouTube videos, 600-something videos, right there, showing me the entire journey all the way through, everything that I've been through. Not holding anything back, bro, just showing y'all the actual raw reality of this and how hard it is sometimes, right? I'm just so thankful I decided to just pick up a camera one day and start videoing the progress, the process of everything. So, yeah, that's the trade for yesterday that I ended up taking. Hopefully tomorrow, it's Friday, we have NFB, bro. Tomorrow, hopefully, is a banger. Most likely, I will not video. I'll probably see y'all boys tomorrow. I'm not going to really video for the rest of the day. I got my second workout. It's still raining outside, but I got my second workout I have to do outside for my 75 hard, as y'all can see right here. This is the list of stuff. So progress picture, already done that. Working on these 4 now. These are like the last kind of tasks of the day. Already finished my one workout, so I have one more after that, and then I'll have to read my Bible and book after that. And then for the rest of the day, I'll be able to do kind of whatever I want. I'm going to post a little more on my Instagram, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my day. So, I will see y'all boys tomorrow. Alright, so really just sitting out here right now. I've started to implement this into my kind of like plan. Each and every single day, pretty much just coming out here, whenever I can, before market open,
and just sit on this like little lawn chair right now and soaking up the rays. Know what I'm saying? Soaking up the rays. So doing that. Got some butter coffee right here, and just grounding a little bit too, bro. Just being healthy, man. This is the life as a unemployed day trader, bro. This is the life I'm about to be living every single day, bro. Once I start making money, it's just a matter of time, bro. Like, people look at this as like weird and stuff like that, bro. Like, this is life, bro. Nature, bro. Like, what else do you need, bro? Butter coffee, the sun first thing in the morning, day trading, making thousands of dollars soon, bro. Every single day. And God. What else can I ask for, bro? What else can I ask for? I can't be mad at this life, bro. And I have the next year. I have the next, I believe, 2 years. I have 2 years to make this work, bro. And I'm already a year and a half deep. Like, I'll have 3.5 years of experience. I'm really close already right now. Lord willing, I'll become pretty profitable soon. But I have 2 years, bro. So my dad, he was begging me when I was talking about possibly not dropping out, but doing like what is it called? A gap year. So he was begging me pretty much when I was talking about taking a gap year to just finish off the college, the last college year. So I'm doing that all online. And he said if I decide to not do a gap year and just finish off school, that he'll allow me to live at home pretty much rent free for 1 year and try to figure out trading after I graduate college. So I pretty much have 2 years. I'm going to figure out within the next, few months, I believe. Again, Lord willing, bro. I just seen everything change, like, very, very quickly. Within the past 2-3 months, everything, my psychology, my understanding of the markets. When I'm talking about psychology, I'm not talking about, like risk management and me, like, over leveraging and stuff like that, blowing accounts. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about psychology as, like, where I'm at mentally with where I'm at in my journey, and just understanding that it's just a matter of time, bro. It's just a matter of time, and a matter of me showing up each and every single day. It's going to eventually play off, bro. If I just continue to put my trust in God, continue to work every single day and wake up and trade, it's gonna happen eventually. And the more stuff I do like this, bro, where I literally just sit outside and enjoy what God has given me, bro, just like the ability to just sit out here in the sun, bro, in the morning and drink my coffee, the more, grateful I'll be when I achieve my goals. I'm not going to be constantly looking for this and that and this and that, like new car this week, new car that week. Y'all see all these influencers online doing that. I'm just going to be living life, bro. I'll have everything that I need, straight up. And that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying to achieve bigger and bigger goals. That just means I'm pretty much going to, I'm going to be happy with where I'm at. I'm going to be fulfilled with what I have done and where I'm at in my life. But at the same time, I'm always going to try to improve and get better. So, yeah, right now it's about 8:45, I believe. So we got market open in about 45 minutes. So I'm about to be hopping on the charts in a second anyway. And I'll do some analysis for y'all boys. So see you then. All right, so one of my guys in the Discord reached out to me asking for $2. He's in another country, so $2 US at least, is a decent amount of money for him to buy stuff throughout the week. And I obviously told him I don't have PayPal set up or anything like that, so I can't even send over the money. But that's just a reminder, bro, how grateful y'all need to be. Because there's always going to be people that are in worse positions than you. I am so grateful each and every single day. I thank God for what I have, right? Because I know I could be in a worse position. There's people that are in a worse position than this guy, but they still make it work out, right? So there is no excuse in life, right? You are dealt a deck of cards. Some people are obviously better. Some people are obviously worse. But you're still dealt a deck of cards. You still need to figure a way out of it. You can't use these different things as excuses, right? I could have used many excuses on my come up, bro. Like, I believe for me, it is easier, right, for me to seat back into comfort and to just live a normal life versus someone that is not in a good position, right? When you're not in a good position in life where you're struggling, you have no other choice. You have no other choice to become successful. You have that motivation to, bro, I gotta get out of this. Bro, with me, it's probably the hardest for me mentally because, bro, like, my parents are paying for college. I can easily graduate next year and just live a normal life. I can seep into that comfort, right? I have that backup plan, right? I could easily just start slacking off. But no, I want something greater than that, right? I don't want to live that comfortable life because I know what that leads to, okay? So, again, we're all dealt a deck of cards. You can look at it in whatever way you want to, but this guy needs to make it work out just as much as me and you, okay? And he said that, this guy's been struggling for a while with just psychology. And he was asking me for, like, he said, hold up, let me find it. He said, yeah, you're very well disciplined, bro. You have any tips? You probably know something, right? That's the thing. I don't know anything. I don't know anything different. There is no secrets, okay? With psychology, with life, there's no secrets, bro. There's no secret golden tip. There's no secret strategy out there. There's no secret psychology tip that's going to make you profitable. No. It's all, at the end of the day, your journey. It's experience. Okay, you're going to get to a point where you're going to get so fed up with the decisions that you're making, right? With the ridiculous trades that you're entering because of your FOMO. The ridiculous amount of trades that you're entering because of your inability to walk away from the charts after taking a loss. It's as simple as that, bro. It is literally as simple as that. It takes time. I went through like 3 weeks. That's probably like the longest I've ever dealt with psychology. My problem in trading hasn't been psychology the entire time. It's been just the charts, right? I've been so locked in my psychology the entire time. Knocking on wood, bro. I've had that on lock for over a year and a half. And the one time that I faced it was a small phase of FOMO. And what I did, I got so fed up with every single trade that I was taking that was FOMO, it was a loss. So what did I do? I stopped taking FOMO trades, right? I implemented a rule where, if I start taking a bad trade, if I take a bad trade one day, an emotional trade, I go for a 3-mile run. That wasn't the answer, right? Yes, I haven't taken a FOMO trade since I implemented that rule. It was because I got so fed up with me losing from FOMO trades, from me taking FOMO trades. It's as simple as that. So at the end of the day, it is experience. You have to go through it. There is no golden egg. There is no secret. There is no secret strategy that's going to make all of y'all profitable, right? It's just as simple as following your plan and having a good, simple model. That's it. Okay, there is no secrets in life, bro. There is no golden gate to figuring out everything and profitability. At the end of the day, bro, we're all on our own journey. It's all down to experience and experiencing things on your own and realizing that you're not going to be anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be unprofitable forever if you continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Right? Success is based on the ability to realize what you are doing wrong and what you're doing right. If you can't do either of those, you're never going to be successful. You need to realize what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and fix what you're doing wrong. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And actually take action. That's it. So, yeah, market's opening in a little bit, so we'll do a recap, or not a recap. We'll do a little analysis in a minute. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know about that, bro. All right, so it is about 23 minutes from market open. NFP already released, and it looks like we're ripping so far. So you can see right here we have, this is the 4-hour. So we have this 4-hour CB right here. We had a huge dump. I believe that was yesterday, right? Yesterday in the PM session. Yeah, huge dump yesterday in the PM session. We respected these 4-hour gaps over here, which I don't really care about too much, but that's just something else. We inverse this 4-hour gap really nicely. We're getting a lot of displacement higher. This is the next target. For me to take longs, though, I need to see some movement through this 1-hour fair value gap. So if we start displacing through this 1-hour fair value gap and we don't reject off of it, then I'll look for longs to this high. I'll catch like the last long up to this high. But for now, I'm just going to stay patient. I'm not going to take longs like right here, even though it is pretty confirmed that we are going to target this high. Just because the simple fact that we're like 170 points away from the target. So I got to wait a little bit more, maybe like a 60-point long. We'll see. We're just going to be patient today, but call it out to the Discord already, what I'm looking at. So, yeah. All right, bro. Whole lot of nothing today, bro. Whole lot of nothing. You could see right now I'm just watching YouTube, bro. Eating some dates. and watching this garbanzo price action. Going into the day, I was looking for longs, right? I want to see this hourly gap like displays through. We got exactly that, but I'm not trying to take a 100-point long to this hourly high, so I need to see like a long like around this area, just a simple retrace. And right now we ran all the way to the hourly gap, display straight through it, but then ever since we've been just chopping around. So I haven't taken any trade. Again, I'm not going to long right here, even though this is kind of my setup. Right, we tapped in that 5-minute gap, respected it, and we got really clean inversion right here. Did not long that, and the only reason for that is because it's a 100-point target. I'm not going to long for 100 points. I'm going to catch the last setup to this high. So really just staying out for now. It is 10:16, so I'm going to stay patient and wait just a little bit longer. See if we may dump or something and catch shorts. I have no clue. We have the data low still below, so we could just rip lower right here. I have no clue. Again, like right now, at the place that we're in, I just need to see a lot of displacement, confirming a draw on liquidity. That's really it. All right, well, this is the reality of it, bro. Took a loss. It's all good, bro. Really unfortunate. Literally, MNQ tapped into the fair value gap. Again, I have more lenient entries just because I have the rebill on Monday anyway, so like it sucks. This, I could have easily avoided this. NASDAQ, look. MNQ filled that fair value gap right there, right? Filled that fair value gap and we began displacing lower. So this will be the setup. I'm not going to go break even at this low. I entered around this area right here. So I'm not going to go break even at this low. Like we dumped down super quickly with so much volatility. I was like, okay, I'm going to hold a little bit longer. And we ended up running back higher, getting me out. But then I look on NASDAQ, bro. The normal NASDAQ, right? The minis, which is what I should be doing everything on. Most of the time, it's not really by much. Like, it's literally by like one tick or something. But we didn't even fill this fair value gap right here. So I would have avoided the entire trade if I noticed that NASDAQ, like, this is just so stupid, bro. Just small reasons, bro. Small reasons. So now I'm only up $500 on the account. This is just the way it is, bro. Some days just absolutely suck. And today wasn't even a plus anyway. It was a lenient trade. Obviously, I was looking for longs. That hourly fair value gap, we didn't have to target it, but we started displacing to it. We got a gap tap on MNQ, and so I took the short when we got some good reaction out of it, and ended up not even filling it on NASDAQ, which 99% of the time it does, right? So it's all good, bro. It's all good. There's gonna be better days than today. Obviously, today's price action wasn't even the best. Like, again, I had to be more aggressive with the trades today just because of the rebill. So you could see all this chop. This was not favorable at all. We got the dump, took the short right here down to these lows right there. And yeah, it happens, bro. It happens. All right, so we are back from the walk right now. Just sitting here, bro, like, it just sucks, bro. This is just the way that trading is. You know, profitable or not, you're still going to take losses, right? But once you get to that point of profitability, you realize that losses truly don't matter, because, you know, in the long run, you know, you'll figure it out. It's more, you know, your model's profitable, right? It's just right now in the spot that I'm in, I'm so close. And again, like, dude, it's literally the dumbest reason why I lost today. It is because I didn't look at the NASDAQ. I didn't look at mini. When MNQ literally ticked the fair value gap, tapped in it by like 1-2 points, and then ran away. Good entry for me. NASDAQ didn't even tap the gap. It's just the stupidest things why I'm losing. It's just the tiniest things. And it's extremely frustrating, don't get me wrong. But I know that God is teaching me these things for a reason right now, so that later on I don't have to learn them, right? I already have that knowledge, right? I'm just getting these things out of the way, these small lessons. And I'm just happy, bro, that, you know, I understand everything, like not everything, but I understand most things now, like the majority of the model, to the point where I knew that today wasn't good, right? Today was not a good trade.
But the only reason why I took it was, again, because of the rebill. I have the rebill on Monday, so I'm able to take a more lenient trade. Again, a more lenient trade, meaning like the drawn liquidity is pretty good. Like it's pretty confirmed. So like we inversed that 5-minute BISI, and I was looking for shorts. Literally the only thing that made that trade bad was the conditions and the fact that the normal NASDAQ didn't tap the gap, but micro did. So I'm just glad I'm understanding to the point now, like what's good conditions and what's not, because I literally have not gone chopped out in one single trade this entire month, or last month, pretty much. And the last month was the choppiest conditions I've ever seen, bro. Every single day was chop. And I stayed out of every single trade. And with the trades that I did enter in, it was either one loss. I took one loss last month, and that was because of just one small lesson I learned, or the wins that I took. Like they were just A+, they were straight to the target, even in bad conditions. So I just got to keep on trusting in God, knowing that He's just teaching me small lessons right now, and that I've never really been at this point in my trading where I just have a bunch of small little things that are holding me back. It's the entire time it's been one big thing, and that's just been my model. I'm at that point now where I have a profitable model, a proven profitable model. I have it pretty down pat. Again, it's just these small things that are required to be profitable with this model that you have to learn through screen time and just taking losses and taking break-evens and taking wins. So yeah, I'm really disappointed right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty mad. I'm only at $500 on the account. It sucks. It really sucks to end the weekend off like this and think about it all weekend. But that's just the way it is, bro. That's just the way it is. But looking at my mentor and seeing that he took 2 trades this week. One of them was discretional. The other one, I believe that both of them were kind of. He took a payout this week, I believe, like Monday or Tuesday. And then, he got a payout. I think on the trade that no, he didn't take that trade. Okay, I don't even know, but he took a payout this week. Again, she showed the receipts and everything like he always does, and then like after that, he takes like kind of some just lenient trades again. And he took a lenient trade yesterday. He already took a payout with the account, so he just pretty much full ported it since he's already bought a new set of accounts to get a payout with those. Full ported the old account, and he ended up securing another payout. He just has to take 3 small $100 or $200 days again, and he'll get another another 8K payout, 10K payout. So looking at that and just saying, bro, like he just has more screen time with this model. It just motivates me so much and makes me realize that, dude, it's just a matter of time. Yes, he was probably taking the same exact stupid small losses in the beginning, just like everyone else does. You get to a point where you understand the model so much, but you have to just learn small lessons through just screen time. So I'm okay with that, bro. It sucks, bro. This is just the way it is, bro. This is the raw reality of trading completely. So it's all good right now. Just got back from the walk, had to get my mind off things. That's a good thing for y'all to learn is, once you take a trade, I was just sitting there and I was just so mad. I was just mad, bro, because that's just the stupidest reason to lose. So what I do, got off the charts, went for a walk, no music, no nothing, just talk to God, and, feeling a little better now. So we're about to go and hit the gym. And after that, I will update y'all on what we do next. All right, so we just got back from an insane workout. Hit biceps and back today. I'm just saying, bro, like this, it's always like this each and every single time I take a loss. Like it sucks, bro. It sucks. And I feel like I'm about to just blow up, right? And that's the last thing I want to do is go and work out, right? And do something like that. But I realize every single time that I feel better after doing it. So what do? I still do it anyways. It's really that simple, guys. Like, look at this, Sean, bro. Oh, well. I don't know why it's doing that. Y'all saw it. The watermelon looks bussin'. All right, but we're getting some watermelon and some other foods for lunch. But, bro, like, at the end of the day, you're never going to be successful if you can't work. If you can't work when you don't feel like it, if you're at a low frequency That's just the way it is, bro. That's the way that everyone is. They don't want to do the work because they're not disciplined enough. They don't feel good, and that's what leads them to not being successful. That leads them to eventually quitting, okay? Because you're going to get to a point where you're extremely unmotivated. I'm past that point already. I know this is going to work out 100%, okay? But, you know, that's just something I had to learn over time was, dude, if I can't show up for myself outside of trading each and every single day, going to the gym and doing the things that I don't want to do, that is the absolute last thing I want to do on my list is go work out. Then I'm not going to become successful. It's as simple as that, right? Because if I start slipping out and slipping on other things and missing my workouts, missing my reading time every single day that I set out to do, I'm going to start slipping in my trading. It's that simple. Right, so got some chicken, bro. Or actually, this is pork chop, I believe. But yeah, like that's like really just the biggest thing about success, bro, is you just have to be willing to work when you don't feel like it. At the end of the day, it's all about doing the work when you feel the least motivated, okay? Because yes, it's super easy. Everyone is willing to work when they're super motivated, super excited to do the work and get to it. But what happens those days that you don't feel like doing the work? Are you just going to slip into your old habits and slip into, today I'll just take a break? Or are you going to actually do the work anyway? Okay? And yes, I felt horrible this morning. I can't, y'all understand, bro, taking a loss and stuff like that. It's just like a sharp pain, especially if you're not consistently profitable already. And you just continuously make small mistakes. It's a piercing feeling in your heart. But at the end of the day, I continue to trust in God. I know that He is going to eventually show me the fruits of my labor. I just need to continue to trust in the process, and everything's going to eventually work out, bro. So right now we're going to cook up some lunch. So let's get the little cinematic going on.
I float like a ghost when I ride. Still on it, they hope I retire. No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds. A go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I'm at the montage. The Lambo, the Benz, or the Dodge. Ferrari add to the collage. Young player, I wanna go Gator. They probably be feeling me later. I promise I ain't asking for.
Can't tell me this John's not fire, bro. This John is indeed fire. We're uploading the Creed Talk right now. And just gonna chill. I have a call at 3:30, a one-on-one call with my mentor before the group call. I just need to talk to him for a little bit. Just some simple one-on-one stuff, just some personal stuff I just want to go over. So yeah, I'll update y'all when I do that. And before that, I'll probably just do some work, probably post a short or something like that. So yeah. So right now I am looking at the stats just for this week. So we had 2 A+ days. A+ setup days, and then 1 loss, and that wasn't an A+ setup. Today was I would say a solid B setup. Again, I was just being trying to find just a lenient setup that was decent to take just because the rebuild. But these 2 wins, it gives me confidence again, bro. Like, the model does not fail that much. When it's a good setup, it does not fail. Like, it's quite rare that it actually loses. This was last month, and as you can see, A+ model presented, break even, right? A+ model played out, 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 A+ model played out. It's just small, and 2 of those days, it was 2 minutes after the time I was supposed to trade. But other than that, eval bad setup, so that wasn't even A+. Eval A+ model presented. Okay. And it's just small things, bro. I keep on saying it, but sooner or later, this is going to start clicking. It's already clicked for me, the model and everything, but I'm talking about the small mistakes that I'm making. It's just going to continue to build up and stack up, and I'm just going to learn more and more and get to the point where I can consistently take wins. So looking at these stats right here, just with itself, it gives me confidence that I'm on the right path. I'm trading a profit model. I know how to trade a profit model correctly. It's just I'm making, again, mistakes. I'm making mistakes, but I understand the fundamentals as well as the deep fundamentals, I guess you would say, of the model. And it's just a matter of time. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that 1 trade on Wednesday that would have passed the account.
And most likely I wouldn't have even taken the setup today. I wouldn't have it all because I wouldn't be looking for one last setup to pass the account since I have the rebill. It's all good, bro. It's all good that I literally got ticked out. It's all good. But that's just the way it is sometimes. God is trying to teach me something. So just got to keep on moving. And yeah, so we just finished up journaling a little bit. And right now I'm probably going to post a short. And yeah, let me show y'all how I set up my journal real quick. Some of y'all may wonder, so let me show y'all. So pretty much I have today's status. So bad setup, no setup, that's what I put, right? A+ setup result, right? Failed. I didn't even put anything. I shouldn't even have even put anything. What does it say A+ setup? Just setup result. I need to change that, but pretty much like the setup result, if it failed or not. Obviously this is a bad setup, so it failed. What I took it on, what account, right? Eval, paper trade, and no entry. I still like I have an entry for the days that have the A+ model, but I may have missed it, right? So that's when I say like sometimes no entry, but I record it just for data purposes, saying okay, the model, when A+ model played out multiple times this month, this and that, right? The date, the emotions, the mistakes, news, time of executions, average target size, and average RR. And then I show each time frame, do a little bit of analysis for each. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, right now it's about 2 o'clock. So I have the call in about an hour and a half. Again, I have a few more tasks that I need to do today. We got, obviously I have my one more workout for outdoors. I have a few more things to post on my Instagram. I have the Creed talk I'm about to post. I'm about to edit that up. Post in the faith section, right? So I'm gonna read the Bible in a little bit. I'll find something for y'all boys and put it in there, and then post a short. That's it, bro. Those are my 3 needle mover tasks for the day. So yeah, I'll see y'all boys in a bit.
I float like a ghost when I ride. Still on it, they hope I retire. No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds. A go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I'm at the montage. They Lambo, the Benz, of the Dodge. Ferrari, add to the collage. Young player, I wanna go Gator. They probably be feeling me later. I promise ain't asking for favors. I work and put work on the daily. I spent 50 racks on the trainer. My payroll ain't missing the payment. We starting to spend cash for payments. They make this shit last for ages. I hate the 4 wall, the cages. They taught me this all the patience. We living through all the changes. We bout till we fall, we made it. He look for that dog, is in him. He plan on that cash, he anxious. My wrist having glasses stainless. I'm starting to see past the hatred. My music ain't past its time. It's forming no aura. The shrooms, they can't bring euphoria. Can't kill me, you gon' need some more, yeah. Roll on the road, we geeked up on the tour bus. Baby, said she wanna fuck and I said they make 2 of us. I float like a ghost when I ride. Still on it, they hope I retire. No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds. A go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I'm at the montage. They Lambo, the Benz, of the Dodge. Ferrari, add to the collage. McLaren right after the Spider. I got my first Rolls from Spider. Thank God I didn't need a rider. I work, but they think they entitled. All my woods come with a title. My fans love my song and recite 'em. My fan got my shit on repeat. Miami, I'm dropping the heat. Don't stop it, keep popping it, P. My body, they all in the fleet. Hard body, they calling me flea. Still top said I gotta be geek. Ain't stunner, she probably a tree. Stay strong, this ain't for the weak. I float like a ghost when I ride. Still on it, they hope I retire. No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds. A go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I'm at the montage. They Lambo, the Benz, of the Dodge. Ferrari, add to the collage.
Alright, so we just finished the call with my mentor as well as the group calls. And yeah, I mean, like I thought I was going into, the rest of my day thinking that I was FOMOing into that trade, that was a FOMO trade. But I knew good and well that the trade itself I would have never taken if that was on an XFA. That was not good at all for an XFA. It was like a solid C or B setup. And the only reason why I took it was because of the rebuild. And he said that was valid. Okay, that's a valid reasoning. Obviously, he said the trade wasn't good, and he pretty much it was nothing really to do with NASDAQ tapping or not. Yes, that's unfortunate, because if I was on NASDAQ, I would have never taken that. But you know, it's all because we chopped a lot before, and ES already took the draw on liquidity. You know, when ES takes a draw like that nice of a draw on the hourly, and NASDAQ just starts chopping for 30, 45 plus minutes, the draw is done for the day. We're done, right? So should have put that to count, and then as well as we only had one displacing candle. Like, it wasn't a whole trend like dump, retrace, set up, dump, retrace, set up. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just one down close candle that's super bearish, and then a simple retrace. You know, it was just a small mistake, okay? So I'm okay with that. I was about to run 3 miles because, as y'all know, when I do not follow my rules, I take a 3-mile run, and it's helped me out a lot. So I was really thinking about, you know, going and doing that, but he said, bro, like, you played it discretionally. It wasn't a good trade, obviously. Now you know. It wasn't even it isn't even considered an eval trade for him, which is pretty much his evals he trades is kind of like lenient. Again, kind of like how I trade today. Like, it's just really based off of discretion and understanding of the market. And I'm not at that point now where I can consistently do that. So that's why I'm only taking A+ setups on my evals. But the only reason why I took this type of trade today was because rebuild. So yeah, I was really close to running a 3-mile run. Hopped on the call with him. We talked for a while, just psychology and everything. And he said, bro, like, you know good and well that you would have never taken that trade live. So, you know, don't beat yourself up about it too much. That happens. And just got to keep on going, bro. So that's going to pretty much wrap up today's video. Hopefully y'all actually enjoyed it with this new camera and everything. I'm still trying to get used to it. I don't know if the camera settings or anything are like really, really good. We're going to have to see after this, and then I may adjust it. It's already at 2K, I believe, 2K quality, but we'll see how good it comes out. But just let me know in the description how like everything looks. I believe it looks decent, but we'll see. But yeah, right now, about to post a TikTok. Right now it's 4:30, about to post a TikTok, and then that's it for the day. Everything else I've done. So from 5 a.m. to 4:33 every single day, working, showing up. So appreciate y'all boys for watching. Let me know how y'all, again, like the camera. But yeah, overall, a solid week. We learned a lot. I've only been in this guy's mentorship for a month and like 2 weeks now. So coming up on a month and a half. It's all good, bro. This is a learning process. I've never been as far as I am now. So just got to keep on waking up. Got to keep on grinding. I'll see y'all boys in the next video. If y'all want to join in the Discord, it'll be left down in the description. It's called Creed. Y'all join that. That'll be down there. But other than that, I will see y'all boys in the next video. Peace out and stay safe.